Okay, so this week has been fucking crazy and insane, and I don't know where to really go with it besides just talking about everything just in general. But we're gonna more talk about Smash Brothers in this case, because Smash just got a new direct today, and we saw a whole bunch of new stuff, and I was just like fucking floored because I'm like, whoa, this is totally crazy. Like, this is the most content I've ever gotten in a week to like talk about. So we're gonna talk about Deltarune. We are going to talk about Deltarune, but we're gonna talk about Deltarune next video because Deltarune is important to me, but I need to really like take some time to actually digest that game. Whereas this, like, Smash Bros. Ultimate is literally like something I can take at face value, but then like I see what it is. That's one thing that I can say very clearly, is that I can see clearly what Smash Ultimate depicts. You know what I mean? Because Smash Brothers is an important series. It started off as just a crossover fighter in the 64 era, but as time has gone on, Smash Brothers as a series is a really good depiction of what Nintendo is going for. When you got Melee, it was just like a big sequel, but it was like overcharged and like super like it was the definitive sequel to a fighting game like that. And then we got Brawl, and Brawl was a really like clear depiction of like this game has an ulterior motive. Its intent is to rope in a casual audience. That's not a bad thing. I think that Brawl is one of my all-time favorite Smash Brothers games, only rivaled by, honestly, the 3DS version of Smash 4. And Smash Brothers is just like a really good example of what is the company aiming for. And Smash Brothers Brawl was aiming for casual players, and then you have Smash 4, which was aiming for like, it was kind of aiming to sort of, I think, bridge the gap between like 3DS like consumers, because the 3DS was selling like hotcakes, but the Wii U wasn't really selling at all. So they tried to bridge it with the Wii U, but then they really didn't know what to do with it either, because like Smash Brothers for Wii U just felt flat, and it was because it was split between two systems. It really kind of fucked up a lot of stuff. But like seeing Smash Ultimate's story mode, seeing the everything that this game is trying to do, it's really clear that Nintendo has sort of gotten their shit back together, which is really cool to see. But it's also like fucking crazy to me because when I was growing up, this is the Smash game I would have wanted, and I feel like Brawl was that for me. But now this is like a second coming of Brawl. This is what Brawl should have been, I feel like. So it's like, I don't know, it's weird. And the thing is, one of my favorite things about this is the theming of it all, which is just like, you know, you have the spirits mode, you have all the stuff, and this is gonna have spoilers, so after this, like cut off now if you don't want spoilers, but I'm gonna be talking about the direct directly now, so haha, direct directly. But this fucking game, oh my god, I actually, like, I have emotional reactions thinking about playing this game, which is so crazy to me, because it's like, that's a very rare reaction to get. I like Undertale got emotional reactions out of me. Fucking Deltarune got an emotional reaction out of me. A lot of games have gotten emotional reactions out of me, but this one is just like overwhelming, and it's so crazy to me. And it's just like, it's weird when you see like a giant like Nintendo do something, and it's like, you know, they do something and they fuck up, and you just think like, oh, they're never gonna recover from that. But then they do it in spades. Smash Ultimate is probably gonna be my favorite Nintendo game of all time. Like, it's knocked out Pikmin at this point. Straight up. It's knocked out so many different games. And honestly, it's probably gonna be on my top 10 list of games altogether, because it's just so good. It's so well done. And it, like, I get it, I'm probably sucking its dick probably a little bit too early, and I'm basically like, oh man, like, this game is gonna be great. fast forward to December, and then it's just shit. But I think this game has probably the most potential out of any Smash Bros. Game that I've seen. And, you know, we got so much. The fucking Adventure of the World of Light or whatever thing, that blew my fucking mind. The vocals behind that, like, something about Nintendo is starting to just do vocals with their video game music is just, like, absolutely, like, it's like heroin. That's all I can describe it. It's just like fucking heroin, and I love it. And it's like, it just gives you like this really weird emotional high, because it's just like Brawl's theme had lyrics too, but it was in Latin or whatever. So it was like, it was kind of like decently like transcribed over, but it didn't really make the most sense. Like, it was just like, oh man, everyone's fighting together. But this is like actively like everyone's like fucking falling and dying. And oh my god, the trailer or the opening cutscene or whatever of the Adventures of the World of Light or whatever, that whole cutscene gives me fucking chills. It's so good. It's so good. It's literally everything every person has ever wanted if they're like a Nintendo fan. Like, all these characters like actually like getting together, getting ready to fight off whatever this is, this like evil that's kind of coming into like the evil master hands and shit. And you see like the Master Core too, which is like, that's something that's like, whoa, why is the Master Core there? And is that even the Master Core? And why is it got like wings like Taboo? It's like, fucking, who knows? But it's so good, and I love it, and it makes me like physically happy. It's such a good thing. It's so great. But yeah, so I'm just losing my mind. It's, oh man. And then the DLC character that got announced, which spoiler alert if you don't want to get spoiled on the DLC character, but Piranha Plant as a DLC character was like genius. It's so out of left field. Like, Waluigi would have been great too. I really wish it would have been Waluigi, but the fact that it was fucking Piranha Plant, and it's obviously like hinting at like, oh man, like it's gonna be a character that you all want. It's gonna be fucking Waluigi, and then it's literally Piranha Plant. It's like, oh my god. And the fact that they just like showed all the characters that were like assist trophies before, that were supposedly leaked, like Shadow and Isaac, it's like, whoa, that's crazy. That's really crazy. And it's like, it's very clear that they know that these leaks are going out, and they're just like, fuck it, let's just debunk them right away. So yeah, we have literally 75 characters coming in. And I'm including like all the characters like that are like the shifty ones, like the Pokemon trainer as one character, so don't worry about that. But literally like 75 characters. That's a huge roster. That's so huge. That is like, I don't know any other fighting game that has a roster that big. And I'm one of those people who's like, the less characters, the better to a degree, because less characters means that you can fine-tune them a lot more. But I don't see this game as a competitive game. I don't see Smash Brothers as competitive as people like to think it is. I definitely see it as like, it can get competitive, but like Smash Ultimate has surpassed like, I want a competitive game, and has just jumped into, this is the crossover game that I've always wanted. With literally almost every character that I've always wanted to be in a fighting game. Like fucking King K. Rool, Incineroar, which even though I wasn't happy with Incineroar when I first saw him, but then I'm like, he's a better fit than all the others that I had in mind. But it's like, oh my god, it blew my mind, and it was crazy, and I just lost it. It was awesome. It was awesome. And just Piranha Plant, like, I love jokey meme characters like that. Really wish it was Bandana D, but can't be, beggars can't be choosers. I'm still really happy that we're even getting DLC for this game. I knew it was going to happen, but the fact that we're going to get it, and get it for free, if we get it early, like, I'm literally going to be getting, like, fucking the Piranha Plant basically for my birthday, because it basically comes out right around my birthday. It's awesome. I'm, like, losing my mind. Oh my god, I'm like tearing up right now as I'm talking about this. But yeah, this game, I can't wait for it. I actually cannot wait for it. And I want to hear what everyone else has to say about it too. So in the comments below, I want you to tell me, what did you want in this? And if it happened, like, are you happy about it? Or like, are you happy with what was shown, like Spirit Mode, the Adventures of Light, you know, all this stuff? Are you happy with it? Or are you more like, oh man, like, this isn't the game that I wanted? Because, like, this is pretty much exactly what I wanted out of a game like this. This is exactly what I wanted. And then you have, like, I also want to know, are there any characters that you want for DLC that are going to be, like, that you think will be announced? Because I really want to hear that. Like, I personally think that a lot of the characters that got, like, mentioned, but, like, in the leaks, but, like, never really got finished, I think those are definitely going to be, like, on the list for sure. Like, I definitely think that Monster Hunter is going to be, like, a character. It's considering that they have the Rathalos in the game already, but who knows. Bandanity definitely has a high chance of being a DLC character. And then I have no idea what else they could do. Like, they've pretty much, like, filled out the roster in such a way that it's like, it's almost perfect. But yeah, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, because I'm going to be doing more Smash content in the future. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.